Let's ride. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You should take the ride, cause I'm a big league. You should come subscribe to Mama T Speaks. Yeah. You should swing by, cause she do everything. She make them cake, she make them pie, she cook everything. Mama T, Mama T Speaks. 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 You should take the ride, cause I'm a big me. You should come subscribe to Mama. Let's ride. Yeah.
Hey, MTS crew, what is going on, y'all? Y'all, I'm getting ready to make some fried green tomatoes, some steamed corn, and croaker fish. These are the small croaker fish, which I like them better than the bigger ones. And I'm going to use two types of fish fry. One is the crispy and one is the Louisiana, New Orleans style. So I'm going to mix those together. I like to mix those. So let's go ahead and get this fish fry. So let's take it to the stove, y'all. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this corn going. I always like to steam my corn. I cut my corn cobs into three sections. So we're going to let that steam. Here's our fried green, our green tomatoes. We're going to get those all sliced up and seasoned and get ready to fry these. Who all like fried green tomatoes? I do. Okay, I'm gonna just put just a little salt and pepper. When you see me seasoning, I only use a small amount. If I have to use salt, I only use a small amount because the seasoning that I'm gonna use for these tomatoes, it has salt in it. So I'm gonna use like a half a bag of that fish seasoning for those. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my hush puppies. We love the extra large hush puppies, so I use about 3 cups of meal. I'm cutting my onion up, 2 eggs, and I'm gonna do 2 small red bell peppers. Now you can use a little buttermilk, but I notice when I use my buttermilk for these hush puppies, it kind of burn a little bit. So I just use a little oil and just a little water, maybe about 2 tablespoons of water. And I want this to be a thick consistency, and I use about a teaspoon of Old Bay. And you want this thick, thick. You don't want it running because I'm going to use my hand. My hands are clean and I'm cooking for my family, so my hands are clean. So I use a little of that fish seasoning and I'm going to roll these hush puppies in that fish seasoning. So it don't matter about the size, if you want them small, large, but we like them large. And I'm going to go ahead and get these pre-rolled and put in the refrigerator. Now, you don't have to use that fish seasoning, but we love the fish seasoning on these hush puppies. Everybody cooks different. Okay. So we're getting ready to do the green tomatoes. What I did, I used the rest of that, the remainder of that fish fry, and I added about a tablespoon of flour, and I used about 2 tablespoons of meal. And I'm gonna use an egg wash, and I'm gonna put just a little bit of water in my egg wash. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double dip my green tomatoes because I like that thick crust on my tomatoes. So I just always use egg wash and I just double dip them. And when I'm done and when I fry them, you're going to see the thickness of the crust. And we're also going to make a dipping sauce for these tomatoes. And I get everything that I need to get prepared before I take it to the stove and start frying. Okay, now this is my fish fry. I'm using the remainder pack of one and a whole pack of the Louisiana crispy fish fry. And I'm using 1/2 cup of meal, a little salt, little pepper, and I think, yeah, I'm going to use a little Lawry's in there, not much, because remember this fish fry is seasoned. Okay, here's my fish. We have Kroger fish. I bought it with the head off, and it was open. It wasn't filleted, but it was cut open like that. These are the smaller ones. I like these, and so Kroger fish is real bony, but I love it so much, y'all. Delicious, delicious, delicious. If you're gonna have fried fish, have the Kroger fish. A lot of people would rather have the fillet, but this one does have it has bones in it, but it's good. So I just get it batter. I don't put any egg wash or anything on my fish. I just go ahead and batter it in the mixture. Just get it good and coated. Okay, make sure your frying pan is hot. So what I do, y'all, I use one frying pan to fry everything. I fry my tomatoes and my hush puppies first. So I'm going in with my large hush puppies. And then I'm going in with my green tomatoes. And after this, I'll go in with the fish. So I try to just only use one frying pan when I'm cooking hush puppies and green tomatoes. Okay, I'm getting ready to make my sauce. I'm using about 2 tablespoons of sour cream, about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, about 2 pinches of dill, and a lemon. That is a very good dipping sauce for your green tomatoes. And I'm going to put that in the refrigerator too, so it'll stay good and cold because I love to dip my tomatoes in that. Okay, my corn, I have butter, a little salt, little pepper, and little parsley flakes on my butter. So my corn is just about ready. Okay, there it is, y'all. There's my dipping sauce, and see that crust on those tomatoes? Almost look like a salmon, huh? The hush puppies, the fish, everything is delicious and it looks good. Very easy, very, very easy. Thank y'all for watching, and do me a favor, please like, share, and subscribe this video. And if you would share the video out, I really would appreciate it. And you know what? Be good to yourself. And if you be good to yourself, you have no other choice but to be good to others. Southern Fried Kroger Fish Dinner. Enjoy.